Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NCW Shoutout 2019. I'm your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, Neo Extreme, coming to you live from Cleveland, Ohio, with a stacked card for you here tonight. These are the matches the people backstage wanted, but there is everything on the line tonight. We have an Ultimate Submission match for Pride. We have a shout-out for the United States Championship. We have perhaps maybe the best six-man tag team this year challenging for the World Tag Team titles. We have death cages to end the rivalry for the Women's Championship. We have a tables match for the North American Championship. We have a champion looking to tie history when Joey Hartman competes for the Intercontinental title. We have champion versus champion with Tony Lee Williams taking on DJ Young. We have a street fight. We have faction warfare, where we will see Anarchy versus Reckless Intent in an 8-man tag team elimination match. We have the King of the Ring Championship stuck inside Hell, and the only way to win is by being the last man standing. But in our main event, we have title for title. We have the NCW Live Championship on the line. We have the NCW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We have Lance Romance. We have Tom Doyle. We have an hour on the clock, and it's false count anywhere. Title for title. Who's walking away with all the gold? Now, main event, we'll find out then. But right now, we are kicking things off with a Mexican sensation, Evan Edwards, taking on the Prince of Mighty Grass, Andy Cox. And a lot of people would consider this one a dream match, for the sheer fact that these two men are cut from the same cloth. They are entertaining, they are unpredictable, but they are so different in so many ways. But let's see who is better. And here comes the former United States champion, former light heavyweight champion, former world tag team champion, and a former NCW live champion, the Prince of Mighty Grass, Andy Cox, ready to do battle. And I believe his first singles pay-per-view match in a long time. But when we came to that tag match on NCW Live episode 45, that was amazing. However, Andy Cox on the losing end of that match, losing to Evan Edwards and Tony Lee Williams. Well, he was teamed up with a six-man tag team champion, DJ Young. That was a great battle, but no tag team action tonight. It's mano a mano. Prince vs. Sensation. Trying to think though, when was his last singles match on a pay-per-view? I think like the World Cup when he fought for the live title, and that was way over like 7 months ago. But Andy Cox looks prepared tonight, a Season 1 veteran. And I believe one of the only few people who have competed in all 3 All-Stars tournaments. The other one being DJ Young. But here comes the Mexican sensation, Evan Edwards. This man's career, former hardcore champion, former NCW undisputed champion, held both titles simultaneously. That means he was the first singles dual champion, the first man to hold 2 single titles at the same time. That's what that's what Lance Romance and Tom Doyle is fighting for tonight. But also Evan Edwards' career, 2-time NCW World Tag Team Champion with Raiden Hamilton, part of Gold to Greatness. And also the Chaos Mania 3 Battle Royale winner. Also able to advance to the Final Four of the NCW Veterans Cup of 2019, losing to the French main event in the semi-finals. But he did pick up a win over DJ Young. That was huge for Evan Edwards. And here we go. Andy Cox, Evan Edwards. First time ever. Oh, as Andy starting things off with a kick. Here we go. Scoops him up, but no, lands behind. Reverse DDT by Evan Edwards. Kick to the back. Andy Cox winding up with that elbow to the forehead of Evan Edwards. Went for the clothesline. No. Able to avoid and nails his own, sending Andy Cox over the top rope. And now scales to the top rope. On the top turnbuckle, Evan Edwards looking to fly here. Oh, went for the spinning kick, but nobody home. Went over him, and Andy Cox caught him in the back of the head with that closed fist. Kick to the body, back and forth. Andy Cox, Evan Edwards goes, kick there, drop kick there to take down the former hardcore champion. These two men's careers are parallel to each other. You got to believe that, but Evan Edwards more to brag about than Andy Cox. I mean, Evan Edwards reached the top of the mountain within 2 months of his debut, undefeated. Anyone who challenged him for the hardcore title, he was able to stop even the undisputed champion David Cassidy himself, who we'll see later tonight in a street fight against a former 3-time world champion Dave Rogers, looking for a bit of revenge for what happened in the Veterans Cup tournament. Oh, as Evan Edwards nails that massive lariat to the back of the head. And here we go, snapmare. Before picking Andy Cox back up, here we go, massive heel kick there. Straight in the mask of Andy Cox as he uses the ropes to drag himself back to his feet, but no. Evan Edwards turns him around, sets him up on the second rope, pulls his head up against the top turnbuckle and nails the super kick. This would be a fun little tag team. Wildcard style. But no, Evan Edwards only got the one off that pinfall attempt. But doesn't stop him from doing damage to the lower back with those clubbing shots after the elbow drop. And here we go, tequila shot. And down goes Andy Cox. Evan Edwards dragging him out of the corner. And another snapmare. Andy Cox fires back, kick to the face, down goes Evan Edwards, but avoids the stomp. Kick to the body, stopped with an Irish whip, and now Andy Cox goes under, coming in for the rebound, goes over, and a massive spine buster by Andy Cox. Andy Cox, here we go, springboard, went for the springboard kick there, but no, Evan Edwards was able to avoid it. And now, what does the Mexican sensation have in mind here? Has Andy Cox up against the ropes. Here we go. Irish whip sends him over the top rope. And now looking to meet Andy on the outside. Hooks the head. DDT, bust him open on the ring apron. The Prince of Mardi Gras not going to be happy about that one, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know where he is right now. As Evan Edwards smashes his head right into the ring apron, hardest part of the ring. You can see the blood running down Andy Cox's face, but the match far from over as Andy Cox looking to pay Evan Edwards back, smashing his head against the ring apron. And now on the hunt for the announcer table. Not once, but twice. Evan Edwards' head bouncing off the announcer's table, and a massive boot, turning the former undisputed champion inside out. As Andy Cox trying to pick him up, but no, clubbing shot to the back, blocks the forearm, went for the slap, kick to the body, and a famous one step ahead by Evan Edwards. But a counter there. And Evan Edwards in control as he throws Andy Cox back into the ring, draped against the ring apron. Head first goes the face into the ring apron, followed up, high knee. Andy Cox in a world of trouble here. As Evan Edwards scales to the top rope. Here we go, corkscrew moonsault. Oh, connects perfectly. And what distance to make? 1, 2. Andy Cox able to kick out at the 2. Evan Edwards once again heading to the top rope. Andy Cox laying there in a pool of his own blood. As the Mexican sensation on the top turnbuckle. Looking for the 5-star sensational splash. Hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2. No, Andy Cox kicks out at the 2 count. Sup, kiddo. Andy Cox surviving Evan Edwards' best shot. But the Mexican sensation wants to keep that momentum rolling. Double forearms. Sling blade. Ah, my throat's already hurting. And here we go. Hooks the head. Evan Edwards taking him by the head to the ropes again. And now looking to drape him up on the top rope. Here we go. Corkscrew neckbreaker. Hooks the leg. That's gonna be it. 1, 2. No. Andy Cox kicking out again. The Prince refusing to die. But the Mexican sensation rising to the top turnbuckle yet again, thinking for a second one, but this time knees come up. Evan Edwards taking that on the body, 2 knees. As Andy Cox now in control. This may be what he needs to get back in this one. As he ties the Mexican sensation up here, rolls him over. Thinking, oh, for the Mardi Gras ball. And here he goes, hooks the leg for the cover. Is that going to be what seals the deal? No, only a 2 count. Andy Cox now looking to put Evan Edwards away here. Kick to the body, hooks the head, thinking for the Mardi Gras kiss, and that could be it. Crawls into the cover, lays on top. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3, and Andy Cox picking up the win over a very game Evan Edwards. What a great way to kick off the show tonight. Evan Edwards brought the fight. Nailed that DDT that busted Andy Cox open and then hit the 5-star sensational splash once they were back in the ring, but only a 2 count. Andy Cox surviving and then went for the second one. However, Andy Cox got the knees up, and then after the Mardi Gras ball, it only takes one Mardi Gras kiss to seal the deal and pick up the win. A great return for Andy Cox to the pay-per-view. Look at the blood just pouring down his face. Yeah, that was a fight. Well, if that sets the bar for tonight, then can't wait for the rest of the show. Is this going to be up from here? Next match. No one cares about a loading screen. And here we go, second match of the night, and it's champion versus champion. And it's starting with one half of the wildcard tag team champions, Tony Lee Williams, the other half, Alex Wolf. But Tony Lee Williams got called out by his old friend slash rival, DJ Young. They said, let's do this one more time. But Tony Lee Williams, you know, the only thing on his mind is finally getting that win over the X Factor DJ Young. Tony Lee Williams, 5-time world champ, 3-time world tag team champion, 1-time 6-man tag team champion, intercontinental champion, United States champion, a former NCW live champion, and currently holding on to the wildcard tag team championship. And also representing not only the Bounty Hunters, but also Alpha tonight. And what Alpha plans on being a championship fulfilled tonight. But here comes 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions, DJ Young. First time we've seen him alone with the 6-man tag team title. The first time we saw him, well, let's run down his career. 3-time light heavyweight champion, 2-time cruiserweight champion, 1-time intercontinental champion, 1-time alpha tag team champion, 1-time live champion, 1-time hardcore champion, current 6-man tag team champion, former undisputed champion, and a former world heavyweight champion, 2-time world champion. Also the 2018 All-Stars Tournament winner and a NCW Hall of Famer. But is DJ Young focused on this match, or is he focused on what's to come at NCW the N3, where he will do battle for those 6-man tag team titles against one of the men who took his World Heavyweight Championship away from him, Dave Rogers, along with Tommy A. Hawkins, a man that DJ Young has feuded with, has teamed with in the past. And also Tyler Wilson, the judge, the jury, the executioner of NCW. That's what the Bloody Impact has to deal with if they want to survive their first title defense at NCW the N3. That's why you're going to ask yourself, even though DJ Young's the one who made the call, the shout out, is he actually 100% focused on this match tonight? You see no Eric Lopez, no Marco Garcia, because this doesn't involve the Bloody Impact, this doesn't involve the Bounty Hunters, this doesn't involve Alpha. It's just Tony Lee Williams versus the X Factor DJ Young. One more time to see if Tony can finally get that victory over this man. I believe they've had 3 single battles over 2 years. And it's always ended up the same way, DJ getting that victory. But will the 4th time be the charm for Tony Lee Williams as DJ starting things off with a kick and a massive suplex there. Putting up the X sign, but Tony Lee Williams straight jab to the face. Oh, and a 1-knee code breaker. DJ Young drops the knee to the back of the head. Young just dominating right now. But Tony Lee Williams turning things around, went for the stomp. Both men went for a grapple. The second DJ back to his feet, but Tony hooked the head first. Maybe a mistake letting him go, maybe not. Able to turn that kick from DJ Young into a Samoan drop. And now Tony Lee Williams in control right now. Here we go, gut wrench. Looking for the sit out powerbomb, dead center in the middle of the ring. Rolling DJ Young over, but not even a 1 count. That's what Tony Lee Williams should come to expect from DJ Young. It's going to take more than something like that to put down the X Factor for the 3 count. And DJ Young again mocking Tony Lee Williams, trying to get under his skin, but the only thing he's going to get is a knee, but able to counter with one of his own straight in the face, knocking down Tony Lee Williams. And an Irish whip into the corner. Referee going to get out of the way there as Tony got smashed into those turnbuckles. DJ Young stomping the arm of Tony Lee Williams. Here we go, back up to their feet. As Tony Irish whipped into the corner, DJ Young kicked to the body, cuts him down. DJ looking to go, X marks the spot with that running face wash knee. Before going in for the cover, is that going to be enough? 1, 2, no, not even a 2. Not even close to a 2. DJ Young, where's he going? Picking out a baseball bat. Interesting. Oh my God, that sick crunch to the forehead of Tony Lee Williams by the X Factor. Tony Lee Williams is out on his feet right now. Back comes 2, and DJ Young, did he regret what he did there? Because Tony Lee Williams able to come to and go for the attack. First a forearm in the corner, followed up with a guillotine leg drop against the bottom rope. As Tony goes in for the cover, but not even a 1 count. Again, DJ kicking out. As Tony Lee Williams now gets his head hooked. DJ Young looking to drag him to the ropes and throws Tony out of the ring. DJ looking to fly over the top rope. Oh my God, a barrel tope Suicina. It's rare you see DJ Young fly like this. Means that Tony Lee Williams, one of his funnest opponents to have. And here we go, rolls through with the schoolboy, hits the enziguri on the outside to the side of the head. And now gets Tony Lee Williams back in the ring. Tony takes a stomp to the back of the leg. DJ Young dragging him out to the middle. Rolls him over for the cover, doesn't hook the leg, but pushes down the top half of Tony, only for a 1 count. Oh, as DJ Young dropping a knee to the back of the head. Last time these two men had a singles match was at NCW Chaos Mania 3. DJ Young extending his Chaos Mania record to 3-0. Tony losing to Tom Doyle. Oh, as he blocks the punch there, back in the ring. DJ Young in trouble. Tony Lee Williams hooking the arms. Here he goes. Oh, massive butterfly pile driver. DJ Young about to have his head taken off with the head hunter lariat. No, ducked under. And now up on the shoulders of DJ Young. Here we go. Carries him towards the middle of the ring. No. Into the corner with the DJY. And that could be 99. Tony Lee Williams. Is this going to be the 4th time DJ Young scores the win over Tony Lee Williams? Yes, it is. The 6-man tag team champion building momentum to the final year of the season. If Tony Lee Williams hit that headhunter lariat, you gotta think it could have been over for DJ Young, but no, DJ able to duck it at the last second. Tony turned around straight up onto the shoulders of DJ Young, and there was a DJY to seal the deal and add a 4th win to this rivalry. DJ Young standing over one half of the Wildcard Tag Team Champions tonight. I don't want to save it, I want to upload it. Two matches, 28 minutes. That's not bad for a start. And here we go. 3rd match of the night. First women's match of the night. And it's for a number one contendership, but the first round of a number 1 contenders tournament for the women's championship. We've seen Rachel Ross qualify to the 2nd round. We've seen Iva Cyanide qualify to the 2nd round, but who will be number 3? Will it be Kairi Skies? Still looking for her first championship here in NCW. She has challenged for the women's tag team titles at Chaos Mania 3. She has challenged for the Women's North American Championship on the 4th of July edition of NCW television. And she has also challenged for the NCW Women's Championship at NCW Dynasty. Unsuccessful in all 3 attempts, but maybe, just maybe, this tournament could be the lead to her next opportunity for that women's title if she can get through Kendall Rose tonight to move on to the 2nd round. And here comes Kendall Rose. She knows what it's like to be a champion here in NCW, the first ever NCW Women's North American Champion, winning that in her debut, so to speak. Well, she entered a tournament to crown the first ever Women's North American Champion, won the 1st round, won the 2nd round, and then won the Fatal 4-Way Championship match. All in the same night, 3 straight wins, and she had never competed on NCW before. That's a huge way to make your debut. But after dealing with the NCW North American Championship, she has challenged for the Women's Championship at the last 2 pay-per-views, NCW Chaos Mania 3 against Tony Moon in a 30-minute Iron Woman match, and then a triple threat match against Akira Gomez and Tony Moon, where she was the first one eliminated. But she doesn't want triple threat. She doesn't want Iron Women matches. She wants to go mano a mano. But this time she's going to earn it by going through this tournament. as she takes Kairi Skies down with a belly to back suplex punch to the face. And here we go, maybe thinking Uranagi, but no, Kairi able to escape, looking for the Irish whip into the corner. And a jumping flatliner to put her down face first into the mat. And you're going to think this could be a prelude to what we see tonight, because we have Anarchy versus Reckless Intent. Kairi representing Reckless, and Kendall representing Anarchy. Of course, we got that huge 8-man tag team elimination match later tonight, but right now, Kairi, brain buster on the knee. As Kendall Rose jacks the jaw. Here we go, looking to go Irish whip into the corner. And down goes Kairi, clashing with those turnbuckle pads, but look at this, turns it around. Oh my god! Tilt-a-whirl, reverse DDT. Kendall Rhodes back to her feet and a straight kick to the mouth. These two women currently 1-1 so far in NCW. Kendall Rhodes defeating Kairi to retain the Women's North American Championship. Kairi defeated Kendall on her road to her first Women's Championship title opportunity here in NCW. So this is the tiebreaker. As, Kairi connects with that massive lariat to the back of the head. Stump there, rolling Kendall over face first. Goes the former Women's North American Champion, Kairi, back to her feet off that arm drag, and here we go, bicycle knee, cuts her down. It's Kendall Rose trying to find an answer for Kairi. Kairi dragging Kendall to the middle of the ring, hooks her leg for the cover on the Shout Out logo, but only a 1 count. And Kendall back to her feet now, Irish whip by Kairi into the corner. Here we go, drop kick to the back. As Kendall Rose back up, but straight into these forearm strikes. Followed up with a big rebound lariat. Kairi Skies is just on another level tonight. Kick to the knee, coming in full head of steam with a running knee strike. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kendall Rose kicking out again. Kairi Skies thought she had the victory in the bag, but no. Kendall Rose still in this one. But Kairi still not satisfied. Hits the DDT to the leg, the kick to the chest, and now looking to put Kendall Rose away. Hits the spinning kick, and that could be Nighty Night. Kendall Rose, she barely put up a fight at the moment, but this could be it. 1, 2, no. Kendall Rose just kicking out. Kairi has brought the fight tonight. Her first singles pay-per-view match since NCW Dynasty, where she lost in about a minute and a half to Tony Moon. Kendall Rose kick to the body there. And here we go, looking for the takedown. Here come the palm strikes. Looking to break through the guard of Kairi Skies. Did one get through to knock her out? 1. No. Kairi's still in this one. As Kendall looking to put this one down, or end this one. And here we go with this sweet and dangerous combination there off the final knee. Could that be it? 1, 2, no. Kairi kicked out. Kendall Rose upset that she thought she had the victory in the bag off that combination. A combination she's used to knock out Tony Moon, to knock out Akira Gomez. As she stomps Kairi Skies' face into the mat. And here we go, big clothesline there, a second one. Ducks under the swinging arm and a massive pop-up drop kick to knock Kairi back down. But Kendall Rose still not satisfied. Picks it back up. Here we go. Winds up on the arm, but no. Rolls through. Drop toe hold. To the former two-time Women's North American Champion. Went for that super kick to the knee. Got countered. Lakari not giving up on it. Connects for... And here we go with a Shining Wizard a second time. And now Kyrie heads to the top rope. We saw Evan Edwards go to the top rope and got caught for it. Kyrie, here we go. Well, rinse and repeat. Kendall Rose with a catch powerbomb. But Kyrie checks the jaw on the way up. Here we go. Bicycle knee got caught with the elbow strike. Kick avoided. Sling blade. Back and forth these two women go. That's what it means to be the final #1 contender for the NCW Women's Championship of the season. A chance to go into season 4 with the title. And here come the palm strikes from Kendall Rose, trying to knock out Kyrie Skies. 1, 2, 3, and Kendall Rose advances to the second round of the Women's #1 Contenders Championship Tournament. That makes 3. Who will be the 4th after this terrific match? We'll find out on episode 91. But Kyrie Skies brought the fight. Connected with not 1 but 2 of those massive knee strikes. And not to mention this spinning roundhouse kick, but Kendall Rose with that striking style that she has adapted ever since Chaos Mania 3 was able to knock out Kyrie Skies once and for all. But you know she's going to be feeling that one. Lols. Oh, come on. I said Street Fight. Why is it an Extreme Rules match? I'm just keeping people posted up or updated on Twitter. And here we go. Street fight between these two former world champions. And here comes Dave Rogers, former 3-time NCW World Heavyweight Champion, former NCW Hardcore Champion, the 2019 Wild Cup Tournament winner. But also the man who destroyed David Cassidy in the NCW Veterans Cup in the first round. Made it look easy. And that's why David Cassidy called out Dave Rogers for one more match, a street fight. And Dave Rogers accepted, deciding to destroy David Cassidy once again. But neither man was able to walk out of NCW Revenge with the Hardcore Championship. In fact, that was just Bullet Adams winning that title. Now Dave Rogers focused on taking the six-man tag team titles, with David Cassidy is focused on reclaiming the Hardcore Championship for a record-breaking 5th time. And Dave Rogers looks ready to go tonight. To watch this guy go from the main event for 8 months to being one of the show openers is just like weird. But here comes the Hardcore Icon, the former 4-time Hardcore Champion, a former NCW Live Champion, a former 6-man Tag Team Champion, and a former 2-time Undisputed Champion. David Cassidy representing Bounty Hunters, representing Alpha in their second match tonight. Tony Lee Williams coming off a loss, so David Cassidy looking to go 1-for-1 and finally put this rivalry between him and Dave Rogers to an end. And here we go. Oh, massive forearm to kick off this match, but David Cassidy takes him down. Dave Rogers, here we go, up on the shoulders, nails the Samoan drop. Went for the kick to the chest, nobody home. Dragon screw there by David Cassidy. But feeding his own leg to Dave Rogers, another dragon screw, this time from the Phoenix. And now smashing the head of the leader of the World of Destructions against the map. But David Cassidy jacks the jaw and nails the drop kick to bring him down. But look at that again, catching that leg to hit the dragon screw, trying to rip out the knee. So that Cassidy boot, that Cassidy crusher, that punt kick will be all disabled as Dave Rogers' forearm in the corner, followed up with a running lariat to the back of the head in the middle of the ring. And now stomping down on the hand. Oh my god. And stomping the arm of the Hardcore Icon. As David Cassidy sweeps the leg, bails out of the ring. Now looking for a weapon here. All legal, always legal. As he gets out a sledgehammer. Oh, but a kick there stopped David Cassidy in his tracks. And look at that. Lifting DDT to plant the Hardcore Icon. Dave Rogers says he doesn't even need a weapon. He is a living weapon. As he goes for the cover off the kick to the back, but only a 1 count. Oh my god, what a slap to the face. Normally that's disrespectful, but to Dave Rogers, that is just a statement that David Cassidy staggered off that slap. But David Cassidy's massive suplex. Thought he could have been looking for that sledgehammer again, but no, tried to pick him up. Dave Rogers raking the eyes and now hooks the arm, thinking Phoenix Pulse, middle of the ring. As he hooks the leg, is this going to be another short battle between the Phoenix and the Hardcore Icon? No. David Cassidy able to kick out at the 2. As Dave Rogers goes to pick him up. No, David, European uppercut. Cassidy boot. As he goes for the cover, that could be enough. 1. Oh, not even close. David Cassidy currently in control of the Phoenix, pulling back on the face with a knee to the back, but Dave Rogers back up, back elbow, knocking David Cassidy down. And here we go, pop up, power bomb. That could be it. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, they're no. David Cassidy just able to kick out. And a hardcore icon with the arm drag back to his feet. Shot there to the side of the head, and here we go, looking to pick the big man up. Oh, for the T-bone exploder. David Cassidy looking to end Dave Rogers here. Has him up on the shoulders. And sets him up. Cassidy crusher. And that could be it. Dave Rogers rolled over for the cover. Hooks the leg. Can that be enough to put him away? 1, 2. No, Dave Rogers kicking out at 2. But you got to think David Cassidy has put a chink in the armor of the World Cup champion of 2019, but look at this. Straight up for a powerbomb. That was a last ride-esque powerbomb. Went for the back elbow, got caught with a back kick. And a big lariat knocking down David Cassidy. Look at that, just raking the eyes of the hardcore icon, sends him flying out of the ring. And now back to their feet. Here we go, hooking the head, looking to drag David Cassidy into the announcer's table head first. And doubles down with a second shot. Kick to the body, caught back up. An elbow to the knee, but a one-legged takedown. And a massive discus forearm, but nobody home. Takes the kick to the body. Went for the punch to the face, got countered with a quick jab. And another one cuts him down to one knee. David, here we go, looking for the back suplex. Oh no, hits the Uranagi off the back suplex. Well, we thought it was a back suplex. But now looking for another weapon, hopefully better luck than last time. And he takes out a bat, swings, nobody home. Tries a second time. Keeps swinging, but Dave Rogers swipes the weapon away from him. And a kick there disables him. Oh my god, a Cassidy crusher on the outside. Out of nowhere. And that one busted him open. Straight shot to the open wound. He wants to make Dave Rogers bleed in this street fight. Shoves him down, back to their feet, kick to the body, and here we go on the outside. Bad place to be for the hardcore icon. A second Phoenix pulse on padded concrete. And Dave Rogers picks him back up. Looking to drag him up against the announcer's table, and now the hardcore icon busted open. This is what both these men wanted. Pop up powerbomb. Dave Rogers looking to destroy David Cassidy. But the feeling is mutual, and here we go, up against a barricade, punch to the face, knocks over the big man. David Cassidy refusing to go into the crowd as Dave Rogers looking to come after him. David Cassidy ready to fight, but Dave Rogers picks him up, but no, floats down, nails a lifting DDT. These two men don't even need weapons. They're hardcore enough. They're dangerous enough. That's why they're both former world champions. That's why they're both former hardcore champions. As David Cassidy hits the neckbreaker, floats over for the cover. 2. No, Dave Rogers just kicking out. David Cassidy's second Cassidy boot of the match. And now sizing him up. Looking to drop the knee on the open wound of the big man. Well, what is it gonna take to put down the Phoenix as he continues to raise that shoulder off the mat? What is David Cassidy gonna do to keep him down? Maybe he has that answer. And here he goes, gets the big man up on the shoulder for a third time. Cassidy crusher. And that could be it. Rolls him away from the ropes, hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2, no. Dave Rogers kicks out again. This is why it was impossible to get that World Heavyweight Championship away from him for longer than a couple of days. As David Cassidy tweaking the neck of Dave Rogers. Gonna have to kill the man to end the man. But Dave Rogers, massive shoulder tackle, knocking down the hardcore icon. As he raises his arm up in victory, here he goes. Big chop. A second one, this time over the open wound, and a third one with a building momentum of a running train. David Cassidy in trouble. Here we go, looking for another Phoenix Pulse from the former three-time world champion. But David Cassidy, ignoring the pain, hits the drop kick. Dave Rogers landing on the sledgehammer and rolls it out of the ring. Smartest thing he could do right now. As here comes a hardcore icon, takes the back elbow. Here we go, pop-up powerbomb on the outside. And look at this, picks him up, looking for a sit-out pile driver. But when I said you got to kill the man to beat the man, I didn't think they'd take it to that level. But this is how much these two hate each other, considering they've only had a few fights against each other, one-on-one triple threats tag teams. But anytime David Cassidy sees someone who can take him to these levels of extreme, he wants to go all in against them. And back into the ring now. Dave Rogers face down. Oh, as David Cassidy dropping a knee to the lower back. Looking to turn him around, kick to the face. David in trouble, but Dave Rogers takes a shot to the back there. I think he went for that single leg takedown. But David Cassidy saw it coming and now smashing that open wound right up against the top turnbuckle. He wants more blood in this one. As David Cassidy went for the Cassidy boot, but no, Dave Rogers able to sidestep. European uppercut staggering him. And hooks the head, looking, neck breaker, floats over, 1, 2, 3, no, again shoots the shoulder. What does it take to put one of these two men down? Back body drop. And Dave Rogers picking him straight back up. No recovery time there for the hardcore icon. But look at this, snap suplex. Didn't need recovery time. Dave Rogers raking the ice. Here we go, looking to go at the ropes. Here we go, pop-up powerbomb. And you saw he made sure to put everything behind that one for the 3 count. Wait, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match? Huh, well, that was what it took for the first fall. Oh, and a suplex pile driver. I'm pretty sure this isn't an Iron Man match because I don't see the clock. But I'm pretty sure this is what both men wanted. They want to go all out. Now it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. As Dave Rogers picking up the sledgehammer, shot to the face and tosses the murder weapon away. Here we go, looking to pick David Cassidy up. No, jacks the jaw. Massive drop kick, swatted away, able to avoid the kick. Cassidy boot, and he put everything behind that one. Nearly broke his leg off the impact. But Dave Rogers shaking it off like it was nothing. And now coming off the ropes, full head of steam. Massive clothesline, nobody home. But turned around into the dragon suplex. And now back up, raking the eyes there of David Cassidy, but the back elbows separate the two men. And the hardcore icon playing it safe for a little bit, but got caught in the end by the Phoenix. Oh, and a chop to the chest has him up against the ropes. No big elbow there. David Cassidy hoists the big man up, looking for another Cassidy crusher. Is that going to be enough to put him back in the game? Rolls him over, hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and And we're at 1-1 if this is triple threat. If this is 2 out of 3 falls and a pop-up powerbomb. And that's going to end it. 1, 2, 3. And Dave Rogers wins. The hardcore icon fought to sudden death, but it only takes one pop-up powerbomb to seal the deal and pick up that final fall. What a 2 out of 3 falls match. We didn't even know it was 2 out of 3 falls. But it was a hell of a fight. I'm pretty sure that's the match David Cassidy wanted. Damn. That was brutal. That nearly filled up the hour. Don't worry, stream far from over. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NCW United States Championship. And here comes the man who called out the United States champion, the champion slayer himself, Yuri Kato, looking to go 3 times United States champion. Although his last 4 matches have not gone the way he's planned, first losing in the Rookies Cup finale against Lance Romance, and then later on in that night being the first man eliminated courtesy of an epic knee strike to Evan Epic, from Evan Epic, which Max Maximus capitalized and became the United States champion, and then losing to the new Intercontinental champion Bobby Jones on episode 89, teaming up with Joey Hartman, David Cassidy, and Austin Collins for an Alpha versus Champions match, where Yuri Kato was on the losing team, and then losing to Franco Ricci on NCW Live in a one-on-one match. But let's see if Yuri Kato can leave that all behind him tonight and focus on becoming a 3-time United States champion against the new NCW United States champion, winning the title for the first time at NCW Revenge. But does he have what it takes to defend that United States championship? We've seen so many people hold that title from the Open Challenge era back in Season 1 to rivalries from Season 2 onwards. But there's a difference between winning that title in a triple threat and defending it in a one-on-one match. But it's not the first time Max Maximus has been involved in a multi-man title match. That's probably why he had the experience to win it. Either way, Yuri Kato called him out the minute he won that United States title, and Maximus accepted. But not to mention, Maximus also is a part of that 8-man tag team elimination match between Anarchy, Reckless Intent, and what's on the line. And that one is a future title opportunity for the 6-man tag team titles in Season 4. Where right now he has to focus on that United States Championship. He can't let Yuri Kato go back to Alpha with the gold of the red, white, and blue. I completely forgot that I had a coffee there. But this is our first championship match of the night. It's up Sin City. And that's what it's all about in our first title match. Hey. Introducing the challenger, representing Alpha. He is the man who called out the NCW United States Champion, the Champion Slayer, Yuri Kato. Technically speaking, Epic's the #1 contender. And introducing the champion, representing Reckless Intent. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed NCW United States Champion, the Masterpiece, Max Maximus. And here we go, Maximus handing over the United States title. Yuri Kato knows what that championship is about. Referee holding the gold high in the air. There's a signal that the championship is on the line. First fall to the victor. And here we go. I didn't say masterpiece, I said masterpiece. But Yuri Kato starting this one off strong. And here we go, Irish whip now into the corner, into the top turnbuckle. But, oh my god, lands behind Yuri Kato, hits that backstabber. That is perfectly timed. Yuri Kato didn't even see it coming. And now hooks ahead, Max Maximus, corkscrew brainbuster, goes in for a quick pin attempt, first one of the match. One, but Yuri able to kick out. Kick to the body, but no, Yuri Kato turning things around into that massive lariat. And now slowly sizing up the champion, sends him crashing to the floor on the outside. Yuri Kato stands tall in the middle of the ring. And a straight kick to the chest. Maximus, quick jab there. Shot to the body. These strikes cutting Yuri Kato down. And head first into the ring apron. As Maximus now dragging him towards the announcer's table, but no, Yuri Kato able to get out with the elbow strikes to the body, and now back into the ring. Yuri Kato stomped there, missed, as Yuri Kato has the champion up against the ropes, pulling back. That steel wire up against the throat of the champ, and a kick to the shoulder blade, keeping the masterpiece down, but able to avoid the kick to the back. And here we go. Tiger suplex into the cover, bridging pin, but not even a 1 count. Here we go, Yuri jacks the jaw, and a shoulder tackle to the knee. Maximus rolling out of the ring, pulling himself up on the ring apron. Yuri Kato coming in full head of steam. Punch to the face got countered. As Maximus now back in the ring. Here we go. Kick to the back. And now Irish whip into the corner. Coming in, double knees. Yuri rolling out of the ring. Maximus looking to meet him on the outside. And here we go. Picks him up. Oh my. Turns him into the backbreaker. Fireman's carry backbreaker. But Maximus, beautiful drop kick to get back in control of this match. Went for the kick to the head, got Yuri able to duck, pulled the leg out. And now throws Maximus back into the ring. Maximus back to his feet, Yuri Kato catching him before he could recover fully and throws him back out of the ring. Yuri Kato looking to show that he rules in the ring and outside the ring as he sets Maximus up on the ring apron, drapes him against it as he heads to meet him on the ring apron with a splash across the chest, trying to break the Max to piece in half, trying to shatter the diamond of reckless intent. Now looking to get Maximus back in the ring. Yuri Kato chases him in, punch straight to the face, able to block the body blow. Maximus, super kick. Yuri ducks it, kick to the body, and now Irish whip into the corner. Yuri looking to set the champion up on the top rope, punch to the mouth. Maximus out like a light, and Yuri Kato looking to take him to the top rope for the United States Championship. Superplex to the outside. Mamma mia. That's what Yuri Kato is willing to do to become a three-time United States champion. That's what Yuri Kato is willing to do to bring that United States title back to Alpha. As Maximus goes head first into the steel stairs. Yuri Kato looking to light a fire tonight. Chop to the chest, but no Maximus, sending Yuri Kato down the ringside area. And now picks Yuri back up. But no, kick to the body, separates the two men, chop to the chest, went for another one. Maximus able to swat it away, kick to the body, cuts Yuri down to one knee. And head first goes Yuri Kato into the ring post, busting him wide open. Maximus, what the? Did Yuri get busted open earlier in the match? I mean, Maximus get busted open earlier in the match because he's the one bleeding. No, Yuri's not busted. Maximus somehow split his own head on that ring post. Odd. But Yuri backed up into the corner, but look at that counter, perfectly timed. Playing possum as he drops the jaw of Maximus on the knee. And now looking to go for the legs. Maximus kicked him off with the mule kick. And back up, Maximus picking him up. Yuri lands behind, shoves him away. Oh, and hits the double hands a second time. Goes under with a rolling enziguri into the corner. Bad place to be if your name is Maximus. As Yuri Kato rolls him down with a snapmare, looking to come off the second rope with a fist drop right to that open wound. As the blood continues to spread across the face, across the chest of Maximus. Tries for the Yuri Kato 2.0. Went for the drop kick, came up a little short. Kick to the body. And now Yuri thinking for a buckle bomb. And down goes Maximus. Yuri Kato rolls him over for the cover. Referee looking to count. This is for the United States Championship 2. Ooh, so close to a 3. But not quite enough to end the reign of the Masterpiece. As Yuri looking to pick him up. Maximus raking the eyes. Here he goes. Maximum super kick. Busting Yuri Kato open. And Maximus not done there. Oh, hits the second kick to the head. Yuri Kato, he could be out of it. The only thing holding his shoulders up was the ropes, and now that's not even a thing. as Maximus looking to end Yuri Kato. Maximum overload, and that could be it. Hooks the leg. Can he defend for the first time? 1, 2. No, Yuri Kato able to kick out at the 2. Maximus hit his best move. Wasn't enough to end the champion Slayer of Alpha tonight as Maximus heads to the top rope. Beautiful moonsault. No one home. As Yuri Kato picks him up to one knee, up to his feet now. Looking to drag him over to the ropes, sends him over as Yuri looking to bring him back with a suplex. Kick to the head by Maximus. Here we go into the Hurricanrana. Most people get caught with a powerbomb doing that. Oh, and another maximum super kick. Yuri Kato could be out of it as Maximus hits the... Was that an elbow drop or a forearm? I mean, a fist drop. Yuri Kato, massive clothesline into the corner. Maximus in trouble as Yuri drags him out. Uh-oh. Going in for the banzai drop. Dragging Maximus to the middle of the ring, but not satisfied there. Picks him back up. Yuri Kato 2.0. Hooks the leg for the United States Championship. 1, 2, 3, and Yuri Kato is a 3-time United States champion. Catching up on the record, currently 6 for Dizzle B. But Yuri Kato claims Alpha's first piece of gold tonight. You gotta think he didn't call out Maximus without a game plan. Oh, bang. Kick to the side of the head. But Yuri Kato holding the United States Championship with pride once more. The United States of Kato lives again. I swear if they don't come up with a shirt saying the United States of Alpha. But a huge win for Yuri Kato. Hashtag and new. Yeah, I'll post that one later. Next match. Alright, actually, yeah, I'll post a picture. Screenshot. An error hasn't occurred. What? Weird ass game. Now I try. Whoops. The following contest is a tables match But the only way to win is by putting your opponent through a table. And it is for the NCW Women's North American Championship. And here comes Casey Winters looking to make history tonight by becoming the first 3-time Women's North American Champion. However, pay-per-views have not been kind to her over the last 2 months, losing the title at Chaos Mania, reclaiming it in a steel cage on episode of NCW TV, before losing it at NCW Revenge in another singles match. But this is no pinfall, no submission. The only way to win is by putting the champion through a table. And this is how that rivalry is going to end between Casey Winters and Cynthia Moore. One of them is going through the table. The other one's going to be ending the night celebrating with a Women's North American Championship, where Violet Edwards will be coming for the winner. And here comes Cynthia Moore, Women's North American Champion for her second time in her career as well, but she doesn't plan on even attempting to make it a third, at least not yet, because she wants to put Casey Winters down once and for all by putting her through a table. And look at the confidence of the champion. Well, much like Casey Winters' last 2 reigns didn't even make it through the first title defense. No, Casey Winters' first one did, but Casey Winters made it through 3 title defenses? Two or 3, one or the other. But either way, that's what it's all about. Our second title match of the night. We've already had a new United States champion. And no time for introductions. These 2 girls want to go at each other. They want to destroy each other and end this match as quick as possible by putting the other through a table and off the flatliner. Cynthia Moore in control, but dragon screwed by Casey Winters. As you see, no referee in the ring. It doesn't take a genius to know when someone goes for a table. Casey takes the kick to the body, able to avoid the drop kick. Shot there to the shot there to the rib cage. I was going to say the abdomen region, but no. And an Irish whip into the turnbuckles before hitting that Northern Light suplex. The challenger in control, but the champion looking to turn it around with an arm drag. Casey Winters on one knee, and now looking to wind up on that arm, takes the elbow to the side of the face, and now sunset flip powerbomb by Casey Winters. Shot there to Cynthia Moore, and looking for a flatliner, cuts the champion down, and looking to stomp the arm into the mat, bend the fingers. God damn it. Fucking Lance, he's smart ass. But Cynthia Moore, Irish whip into the corner. Casey Winters eats the elbow to the face, rolled over, and now the champ getting a grip on that arm, holding it in place, stomping the fingers of Cynthia Moore. Look at these stomps just raining down on the body of the former 2-time Women's North American Champion, a former 3-time Women's Champion, a former Women's Tag Team Champion, Casey Winters, the only woman in NCW to hold all 3 titles, to be called the first ever Triple Crown Champion. But Cynthia Moore, bicycle kick to the face. She's only 1 tag team title away from being called Triple Crown. There she goes, Irish whip into the corner, massive lariat to the back of the head. And now looking to stomp the fingers of Cynthia Moore. Casey Winters again. And now hooking the head. Casey able to escape. Here we go. Cynthia able to avoid. Kick to the back of the knee. And a forearm cuts down the former champion, but quickly back to her feet. And another one for the angle slam. And if that was through the table, it would have been 99 Casey Winters as Cynthia Moore now moving in to get the first piece of wood of the match. The table making its place known in this one, but yet to be set up as Cynthia Moore cuts her down with that flatliner, giving herself some time to set up the table. Finding a nice corner to set it up, and Casey Winters coming too. Finally turns around to realize what Casey Winters was thinking as she sends it into the table. Coming in with a drop kick, but doesn't break the wood. Hashtag I am the table. As Casey Winters now looking to build some momentum here. Coming off the second rope with a swinging flatliner. Tornado style. But Casey Winters instead looking to set the table up instead of in the corner. Cynthia Moore turns around. Casey Winters looking to send her into the corner of the table. And again, the challenger just going to town on Cynthia Moore's body. She is not going to be wearing that North American title for a while, if she can even retain it. Oh, and a drop kick, but the table falls. No one has gone through it. That means the match still continues as Casey Winters sets up the table again in the middle of the ring this time. And now Irish Whip. Cynthia Moore needs to do something here or else she's going to be losing that Women's North American title. As Casey picks it back up. Irish Whip again into the table. Casey Winters, I believe, is just trying to set her up against it, but Cynthia Moore continues to collapse with a caved-in ribcage. Oh my God. Casey Winters is snapped. She is just out to murder her. Cynthia Moore needs to fight back or else Casey's just going to keep doing this off the rebound. What is this? First Bailey and now Casey? Babyface's turn heel, confirmed. My God, Cynthia Moore, her insides have to be a scrambled mess at this point. As Casey Winters not stopping the punishment. How much is going to be enough? As she keeps on going. This is like Seth Rollins curve something the Fiend over and over again. Just, how's that table still standing is a better question. I'd love to check what kind of damage Cynthia Moore actually has coming out of this one. Here we go, again into the table. And this is where I check my Twitter. Come on, just end the damn match. Stop this shit. I swear if Cynthia just picks her up and puts her through the table, it's just going to be funny. Casey Winters is gone psycho. She was just going to keep doing that. I had to stop her. Oh, straight in the face. Shot to the face, here we go. Up on the shoulders, but no, lands behind the champ. Insiguri cuts her down. And Cynthia Moore now crawling up against the turnbuckles, but Casey Winter stopped her. Here we go, Winter driver. The champion is down in the corner. Casey Winter setting up the table again. The champion slowly coming to, trying to get up with the ropes. Irish whip counted, here we go. Back elbow knocking down Casey Winters. And Cynthia Moore just staring a hole through the champ. But Casey Podakarana hits his takedown. And an Irish whip into the table again as the punishment continues. God damn it, Casey. Like, we already saw her body, it was fucking red. Oh no. If this goes to the, oh well, okay, whatevs. Casey Winters throwing the champion out of the ring. Looking tornado DDT through the turnbuckles to the floor. Well, what is left of Cynthia Moore? She is getting demolished by Casey Winters right now. And Casey's still not satisfied, into the table again and again. Cynthia Moore, she's gonna need friggin' some kind of surgery. And this is just to try to put him through the table one time. Oh my god, enough is enough. Stop it. End the match by DQ and call it a no contest. Casey, stop it. Stop abusing the table like this. I swear to God, if she keeps doing it, I'm just going to put somebody through a table. Fucking Casey. And here we go, Irish whip into the corner now. Casey up against the table. I mean, Cynthia up against the table. And Casey looking to end it. Oh my god. Exploded through this. Oh my god. Cynthia Moore's arm went through the table. She got hit with that much impact. One half fell out of the ring. The other half is currently stuck around her arm. I'm pretty sure Cynthia Moore is dead after that one. Oh, there you go. Casey Winters versus Violet Edwards. Oh my god, that broke her arm. And Casey Winters now three-time Women's North American Champion. Damn, that was a friggin' brutal exploder. I wonder if we're going to get any table spots in that TLC tag match later. Yeah, I got the picture. Even though it says Extreme Rules, it's still an Ultimate Submission match. What the friggity fuck me? Okay, so this will take us to the 2 hours. Excellent. And here we go, 7th match of the night, the Ultimate Submission match, the first match made for NCW Shoutout, where Jaden Shadow called out Robert Leach, said that not only can I beat you, that I can beat you at your own game, and that is submission. And instead of a first full submission match, instead 30 minutes on the clock, Ultimate Submission. Before the title for title match, this was supposed to be the main event. That's why it's going to be the main event of the first half of NCW Shoutout for 2019. Robert Leach, no doubt about it. A future junior champion, perhaps, due to the fact that he's in the second round of the Junior Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Already has a victory over Nero via submission. Can he score an Ultimate Submission victory over the 2019 King of the Ring tournament winner, Jaden Shadow? And here comes the former NCW Live champion, former 2-time world champion, former King of the Ring champion, and a 2019 King of the Ring tournament winner. However, Jaden Shadow looking to become reborn, looking to build himself back up, and what a better way to do that than via winning a 30-minute Ultimate Submission match against the Snap Artist. Of course, Jaden Shadow being here longer than Robert Leach, has done more than Robert Leach, but there's no doubt about it, Robert Leach a threat to people like Jaden Shadow. We'll see if he's a threat tonight. And here we go, start the clock, Ultimate Submission begins. First of 2 submission or Iron Man matches. As Robert Leach starting off this match strong and in control. As he picks Jaden Shadow up, went for the jab, Jaden counters with a closed fist and a lariat over the top rope. Sending Robert Leach to the floor on the outside. Here we go, winding up on the arm, taking down Leach. Leach with the counter shots to the body And now looking to go after that leg, but Jaden Shadow saw it coming, chopped to the head, chopped to the chest, and here come the kicks, but feeding your leg to Robert Leach, bad idea, but the kicks keep raining down. And now looking to drag Robert Leach into the ring post, head first into the steel, not once but twice. As Jaden Shadow using that experience to stay in control, and massive spine buster on the outside as we've seen the first minute pass. Yet no one has tried for a submission yet, but a massive strike barrage by Jaden Shadow there. Jab to the face, big chop across the chest, trying to light up Robert Leach's midsection or pectoral region. But now Robert Leach back in control after throwing Jaden Shadow back into the ring, and now head first into the top turnbuckle 10 times before Jaden collapses in the middle of the ring, back to his feet, able to avoid the stomp. Here he goes, rolls through into the face, into the wheelbarrow face breaker, face buster, wheelbarrow bulldog. Either way, German suplex to Robert Leach. Kick to the back, Robert takes the impact. And a kick to the body, Robert Leach picks the leg. And here we go, drops the knees, or drops all his weight on the leg. As not only is this an ultimate submission match, but it's also under Extreme Rules stipulation. As Robert Leach went for the chair, maybe looking to break the leg of Jaden Shadow, but Jaden knocks him out of the ring with the lariat over the top rope. Jaden looking to fly. Here he goes over the top with a beautiful twisted moonsault. So far the score 0-0 as the first 3 minutes have passed on the clock. Jaden Shadow sending Robert Leach spine first into the ring. And a quick jab there to the face, but Robert Leach able to counter there by Jaden Shadow into the ring apron. That's what I was trying to say. And another spine buster putting Robert Leach down. Look at that, Jaden Shadow begging him to bring it. But Robert Leach went for that leg again, got caught up on the shoulders of Jaden Shadow. Nailing that combination, and then nails the knee upside the head of Robert Leach. Turns him over. Here we go, hooks the arms. Bridges for the cattle mutilation submission. Will Robert Leach tap out? No. The snap artist able to break free. As Robert Leach now takes the kick to the body. Another German suplex by Jaden Shadow. As Jaden sizing up. There he goes. The former NCW World Heavyweight Champion looking for his patented spear, and it connects. As Jaden rolls him over again, looking for the cattle mutilation. Bridges over. But look how quickly Robert Leach breaks free. Neither one of these men want to be the first one to submit. But look at Jaden Shadow looking to set him up for a powerbomb. Robert Leach able to land behind. No, hits the arm drag instead. Wall in mid-move. And a shot to the chest, knocking down Jaden Shadow as Robert Leach nails a leg breaker against the knee. And Robert Leach now, here we go, roll through, looking for the snap bar. Is Jaden gonna tap? Will he be the first man to submit in this ultimate submission match? Jaden hanging on for dear life. And under Extreme Rules, there are no rope breaks. If you want to break out, you gotta do it yourself. As Robert Leach now looking in another submission move, this time the camel clutch. Jaden able to escape, but this, landing almost on the steel chair, I believe. As Jaden Shadow picking him up on the shoulders again, fireman's carry into the wheelbarrow senton. And Jaden now staring a hole through Robert Leach, waiting for him to come to. This may be a mistake by Jaden. Is a mistake by Jaden. Oh, went for the shoulder tackle to the knee, took a knee to the head. Jaden Shadow picking the snap artist back up, slap to the face. And an Irish whip now into the corner. Staggers out. Again looking for the powerbomb, but Jaden once again overshoots it, and Robert Leach turns it into another perfectly timed arm drag. But Jaden looking that quick for the back breaker, neck breaker combination. And now the stomps raining into the chest of Robert Leach. But Leach nails the jawbreaker, pump kick, but no, Jaden able to avoid it. Unlike on live, with Robert Leach snuck up behind him to hit it, but that massive move there caught Robert Leach out of nowhere, and now we could be looking at the first submission, or the first tap out of the match. Cattle mutilation, but no, again, Robert Leach breaking free. No tap out for the snap artist, as Robert Leach looking to break the knees of Jaden Shadow. And look at that, Robert Leach standing tall right now, gloating over the King of the Ring tournament winner as he nails a spinning kick to the body. Irish whip coming off the ropes with a rebound, nails the drop kick. Single leg for a second time. Jaden back to his feet before being taken down with a neck breaker. Robert Leach trying to pick him up, but no. Jaden, European uppercut. The two grapple for position here as Robert Leach able to shove him away. Kicked, sucker ball kick to the knee. As we tick past 8 minutes on the clock, 0 submissions so far. But you know it's a matter of time before one of these men tap to the other. But this is what's on the line, pride. Pride of not submitting first. Pride of not submitting at all. They don't want to give the other one the gloat. But here we go with a superplex to the outside from Robert Leach to Jaden Shadow. And look at this on the outside, Robert Leach looking to send a statement, looking to snap Jaden Shadow in half. And there's Jaden tapping, but that doesn't count because it needs to be in the ring for it to matter. But Jaden Shadow, first man to tap, but not officially. I think Robert Leach just wanted to send a statement that he could snap Jaden Shadow anytime, anywhere, as he nails the dragon screw to the leg and whips it back. But Jaden Shadow jacking the jaw there, kick to the knee. Robert Leach continuing this assault on the leg of Jaden Shadow. And you got to think flashbacks of when Jaden Shadow fought Andy Reeves at NCW Dynasty for the Intercontinental title, when Andy Reeves completely shattered Jaden Shadow's leg to retain the IC title. Now Robert Leach hooking the head of Jaden Shadow, smashes him into the top of the announcer's table. And now Jaden able to fight him off, at least for now. Superman punch swatted away. Jaden trying to go Super Samoan, but no, Robert Leach having none of that, as he picks the leg again, twisting it around the back of his leg, trying to break Jaden's leg more and more as we have passed the first 10 minutes of this 30-minute Iron Man Ultimate Submission match. Still no submissions, at least not in the ring yet. As Jaden Shadow now, oh my God, that was on the outside and that busted him open. Jaden Shadow putting it all on the line. as he dropped him on his head. Damn, that was brutal. But yet Robert Leach is the first man back to his feet. Pump kick to the side of the head. Just nicked him. Or pump super kick, either way. Back in the ring, Robert Leach now looking for that submission. But no, Jaden able to counter at the last second. And now Jaden tilts it well into the Fujiwara armbar. Looking to tap him out, but Robert Leach rolls through. Robert Leach said, "You're not going to submit me ever in the 30 minutes. And so far, true to his word, as he continues to break down the leg of Jaden Shadow. Robert Leach playing it carefully, cold, calculated, yet destructive. And now showing a little bit of attention to the arm of Jaden Shadow as he looks in the single leg Boston Crab on that demolished leg of Jaden Shadow. Is he going to submit? Yes, he does. First fall goes to the Snap Artist with a single leg Boston Crab. But Jaden Shadow body blow counter, went for the lariat, got hung up. And look at Robert Leach giving Jaden Shadow time to breathe. Oh, maybe not. As he picks up the steel chair, slams it into the face of Jaden Shadow. As he stomps him in the back of the leg. Oh, this is what he was looking for before. Here we go, looking for that running Claymore kick to the face of Jaden Shadow. Jaden is down. And Robert Leach with another submission. Jaden this time able to break free as he sweeps the leg of the Snap Artist. And Jaden trying to pick him up. No, Robert Leach lands behind him. Ran at him. Did not go according to plan. Irish whip into Corden. Jaden coming in with a drop kick. Here he goes from corner to corner looking for a second one. Full steam ahead. As he plants the boots into the face of Robert Leach now. Looking for the counter mutilation. This time away from the ropes. Referee looking to see if Robert Leach is going to call for the submission. But no. The Snap Artist survives again. He is really keeping to his word that Jaden will not tap him out. And here we go, off the ropes, catches him, hits the power slam. As Jaden, here we go, picks him up. Headlock driver into the middle of the ring, but still not satisfied, picks him back up on the shoulders. This is the move that busted him open. Oh my God, reverse Death Valley driver. As Jaden turns him around, look at a bloody mess. That is Robert Leach as Jaden looking to make it 1-for-1 with a submission. Can he tap him out before the 15-minute mark? No. Robert Leach breaks free with another elbow strike. But Jaden collides with his face with the Superman punch. Jaden Shadow begging him to bring it, but Robert Leach is already up 1-0. As Jaden looking in the side headlock vertical base to pull back. To squeeze the blood out of Robert Leach's face, or open wound, I mean. And now Jaden, here we go, counter there by Robert Leach, perfectly timed. And now the Snap Artist smashing Jaden Shadow's head into the top turnbuckle, repeated shots. But Jaden Shadow refusing to be busted open, much less tapping out. But here we go, Robert Leach. Again, targets the leg with a leg drop. Before heading to the top rope. Tell me about it. But here we go, coming off the top. Massive shoulder tackle there. Probably difference in submission skills. Either way, the Snap Artist went for that snap kick, but Jaden Shadow able to avoid. Robert Leach tried to take out the referee. And an Irish whip into the corner. Robert Leach able to avoid disaster there. Jaden Shadow, Irish whip of his own. Shoulder tackle brings down Leach. I should kill Jaden for that taunt. That is mine. But Robert Leach with the counter has Jaden to one knee. And head first goes Jaden into that top turnbuckle. Over and over, this time from a different corner, but still doesn't get busted open. Man, he is thick-skinned in this one. Robert Leach looking to pick him up. Jaden Shadow snaps the arm over the shoulder blade. And here we go, looking for another German suplex. And here we go, arm trapped, crossface, looking to submit him. There's the tap out, 1-1 between the Snap Artist and the King. Jaden Shadow has him back up. Here we go, tilt-a-whirl into the armbar. Looking to snap the arm of Robert Leach again. And another tap out. Back-to-back submissions. Thank you, Dunkel. And look at Jaden constantly swapping submissions. A third one. I think Robert Leach has gone beyond these pain receptors it can handle, because he has taken 3 submissions back to back to back. And that's got to infuriate the Snap Artist. That Jaden Shadow was able to tap him out not once, not twice, but thrice. So far the score 3-1 to Jaden Shadow. But Robert Leach now hooking that leg. Dragon screw. Looking to whip it back against the mat. And now picking Jaden Shadow back up. But no, Jaden European uppercut clothesline into the corner. Stomp there to the chest. And Jaden guillotine leg drop. Jaden went to pick him up. Robert Leach with the leg sweep. Cannonball. Jaden back to his feet. Robert Leach turns around. Moonsault, but no one home. As Jaden leaves outside the ring. Now what's he fishing for here? Takes out a sledgehammer. Robert Leach caught him with a chop to the chest. But Jaden, one step ahead, went for the kick to the leg, got countered with an elbow strike to the knee. And now up on the shoulders here. Spins him around, the backpack stunner to the 2-time world champion. Robert Leach picks him back up. And here we go, rolls through into the knee bar. The snap bar locked in, and Jaden taps out 3-2. Jaden Shadow only up by 1. As Robert Leach got caught with a snap German. Robert Leach started the match off with the first submission. Jaden Shadow got back-to-back submissions 3 times in a row. And now Robert Leach pulling back a little bit with one more submission off that snap bar. And then that snap kick to the face. Well, Robert Leach needs one more to be drawed with Jaden Shadow as he hits the Superman Lariat. Lol. The stream's still going. As Jaden hits the corner elbow there. Back in a ring, lands on top of Robert Leach with a stomp. Before rolling him over, and here we go. This is the one that scored him the 3rd submission into the counter mutilation. And Robert Leach, will he tap for a 4th time? No. Robert refusing to submit. Back elbow there. Caught Jaden in the jaw. As Robert Leach now Irish whip into the corner. Look at that, telling him to go away. Coming in, crashing into the top turnbuckle and a tilt-a-whirl armbar for Robert Leach rolling free. As he picks the leg of Jaden Shadow, nails, or put all his weight on that leg, and Robert Leach shot to the knee with the sledgehammer. That's what Jaden gets for bringing it in. Be slain by your own tool of destruction. But Jaden Shadow, Superman punch swatted away, drop kick to the knee. Robert Leach looking to go, looking to hook him by the head. Here we go, picks the leg. Figure 4 leg lock, middle of the ring. Jaden, will he submit to the figure 4? No, Jaden able to reverse the pressure, turns it around. As Robert Leach back to his feet, barely. Jaden Shadow back to his feet. But Robert Leach Irish whips him, sends him over the top rope. As we are down to the final 9 minutes. The score currently 3-2 in this Ultimate Submission match. People thought it would have been more, but no. These two men have been fighting with blood, sweat, and tears. Muscles tearing, bones snapping. That's what it means to be the last man the man standing with the most points in this Ultimate Submission match. But Robert Leach has been dealing with blood loss. Jaden Shadow has been dealing with a bummed leg. As Robert Leach continues to abuse it with these kicks. And here we go. Bicycle knee on the jaw. Kicks him just like that. One kick, one light kick can bring Jaden Shadow down. I think that was one of Jaden's moves. As long as you get to watch your Iron Man match, Lance, you'll be happy. But here we go. Up. Oh, and a pump kick to the face. Running super kick, busting Jaden Shadow wide open. But Jaden just seems more angered than anything else that he was busted open like that. And a Superman lariat cutting down Robert Leach. And now Jaden has Robert by the back of the head, drags him into the ring post. As Jaden again smashing the bloodied face of the Snap Artist into the purple steel. Now Jaden has him back in the ring, right where he wants him, looking to go for the fourth submission. Well, he's gone for way more submissions than the fourth, but he's looking to tap him out with that cattle mutilation. Robert Leach hanging on, able to counter it. Back elbow separates the two men as Robert Leach takes the jab to the face. Jaden Shadow gets slapped in the wrist, and look at that, picking the leg. As Robert Leach just tweaking that knee more and more as this match progresses. But he's the one on the timer. He's the one who has to tap out Jaden Shadow. And here he goes, rolls him over for a single leg Boston Crab, pulling back on the knee. The score is tied 3-3 with 6.5 minutes left. As Jaden Shadow hooks ahead, look at this, picks the leg himself. Looking to pay Robert Leach back for that figure four earlier. Robert Leach, will he submit? Robert Leach trying to hang on for dear life. Those rope breaks won't do anything in this one. Has to break the hold himself by reversing the pressure, rolling over. And that's what Jaden doesn't want to be. A man on one leg. Fights his way back to his feet. Robert Leach hooking the head. 6 minutes to go on the clock. But Jaden Shadow gets him up. Drops him on the back of his head, and both men laid out in the middle of the ring. What they used to call that? The Terminator Pulse? And look at Jaden before Robert Leach can get back to his feet. Catches him with the counter mutilation for another submission, and there's the fourth one for Jaden Shadow, back in the lead. As Robert Leach nails the arm drag pump kick to the face. Looking to pick Jaden Shadow back up, but no, Jaden with the shoulder tackle as he slides out of the ring. 5 minutes left on the clock. Currently in the lead 4-3 against the Snap Artist as he pulls out a table. Apparently the Women's North American title match wasn't enough. As Robert Leach punches it out of his hands. Here he goes, hooks the leg, dragon screw, and whips it back into the floor. But Robert Leach has to get Jaden back in the ring to tap him out to make it a draw to get the win at least. But Jaden, this is smart on his part. Stay out of the ring, and you push Robert Leach into the corner. Speaking of corner, currently at the ringside, or up against the corner of the barricade. With Jaden Shadow being whipped down the side. But the time keeps ticking. Robert Leach needs to get Jaden Shadow back in the ring as he smashes his face into the announcer's table. Looking to double down as Jaden's head bounces off it a second time. Jabs, kicks. Jab from both ends, a kick from both legs. And another dragon screw. Whipping. Oh, imagine if you could whip their leg into the fucking ring post or the barricade. Or the announcer table. Trying to pick Jaden Shadow up, but no, Jaden lands behind. Chop to the chest, blocks, big punch there to the face, staggers Jaden, kick to the leg, ducks under. Jaden with the lariat, 3 minutes 30 seconds to go on the clock. Jaden up 4 points to 3 as he's looking to put him down with another reverse Death Valley driver on the outside. Jaden Shadow is more about trying to break his neck than anything else. But Robert Leach back to his feet, picks the leg of Jaden Shadow, nails the leg drop. 7 seconds away from 3 minutes left on the clock. Robert Leach into the knee bar on the outside, but this is going to do nothing for him as Jaden taps out, but submissions have to be in the ring. If this was a false count anywhere ultimate submission match, it would be 3 to 5. No, 4 to 5 to Robert Leach. But no, it's only 3 to 4, and that's to Jaden Shadow. As Jaden once again puts Robert Leach face first into the ring post. Not once, but twice. And now Jaden thought he could have been looking to get Robert Leach back in the ring, but no, forearm to the face. And a sucker ball kick to the knee. Jaden rolls in agony. Now Robert Leach finally gets Jaden Shadow back in the ring. The snap artist on the hunt. As the timer continues to tick. Robert Leach rolls him over. And here we go. Oh, leg drop against the knee. Thought he could have been looking figure 4, but no. Robert Leach sizing up. Jaden Shadow. Bicycle kick. No. Running super kick in the corner, but from the corner, but no. Robert Leach could not connect. Jaden Shadow able to avoid it. But can't avoid the backpack stunner. Oh my God, Jaden's going to be picking teeth out of the top of his head after that one. As Jaden once again sliding out of the ring, 90 seconds on the clock. Jaden up 1 point. The Robert Leach as he takes in a kendo stick. Jaden swinging for the head, but no. Robert Leach with the kendo shot. Oh, and one across the back. Robert Leach throws away the weapon. And now he's got to focus on the submission. As he picks Jaden up, but no, Jaden able to fight him off. Oh, and a lariat sends him out of the ring. The final 60 seconds left. As Jaden, a kiss farewell. Robert Leach, to prove that he's the snap artist, he needs to get Jaden back in the ring, but he's going for the knee bar in the wrong place. As he's trying to break the leg of Jaden Shadow. 40 seconds left, has to get him back in the ring. As Robert Leach getting all these submissions on the outside, but they don't matter. Maybe that inexperience factor. Maybe used to fight in a false count anywhere environment, but either way, no false count anywheres in this match. As we are down to 15 seconds. Robert Leach back in the ring. Jaden Shadow looking to pick him up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Tilt-a-whirl armbar. 3, 2, 1, and tapped him on the dot. Jaden Shadow wins by 2 points. 5-3. What an ultimate submission match. Take nothing away from these two men. They brought a technical, physical, bloody bout. But Robert Leach making more mistakes. He should have been going for those submissions in the ring. He tapped Jaden out back to back. That would have brought the fight to a tie or a win, but Jaden Shadow is the man barely standing at the end of the night. Look at that, he's barely putting any weight on that leg. But anyway, that's been it for the first half of NCW Shout Out. If you enjoyed any of the matches, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Hit that bell button to stay up to date with NCW action, as you can also follow us on Twitter at NCWXTREME to know when we go live and what is the updates in the world of NCW, as we will be back with part 2 of NCW Shoutout 2019. Until then, this is Neo Extreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.